Hello and welcome to Nanny Moo's Crochet. My name's Sally. It's Monday the 27th of January 2025 and this is episode 54. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you. New subscribers and returning, you're all absolutely welcomed with open arms. Today, it's tipping it down. It's absolutely horrible. We got another storm. Can't think of the name, but we had Eowyn, something like that. Now it's another storm, but it's just very windy and very wet. So let's crack on, shall we? And so this crochet along I'm doing with Natasha from Hooks and Stitches. Hi Natasha. She's doing this crochet along. So I'd looked at this book for quite a few years and never really purchased it, but she'd got it and said she'd like to do a crochet along. So I thought, oh, ideal opportunity. I'll get the book and crochet along, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Some of them are very challenging. Some of them are really quite tricky. And this week's, last week, should I say, one of them was, it took me ages. It must have took me about an hour and a half to do one little piece, but I'll show you that in a minute. But this book, you get 100 crochet patterns and they're all pop-up, they're all 3D. Some bits you sew on separately, some bits you, as you do in your circle, you'll crochet into the back loops only, and then afterwards you'll go along working to the front. I suddenly said fruit loops. Then you work into the front loops to make this 3D effect. I said Fruit Loops. Anyway, it's by Katie Moore, Shana Moore, and Celine Simon. You get categories such as food and drink, fruit and veg, animal magic, wild beasts, under the sea, holidays, motifs, flowers, mini beasts, abstract celebrations. So there is a massive that's Cloud. We've done that one. It's massive. Well, 100. Last week Natasha chose the fish and the moon. Now she chooses at random out of a little pot. This was the fish, which I thought, oh lovely, you'll start with a circle and then you'll square it off, then just add these little pieces separately. I thought, oh yeah, a little bit to sew on, but that'll be absolutely fine. Let me just show you mine. Oh, it just makes me laugh. I don't know why, but that just makes me laugh. This looks a bit big, and I used glitter red for the mouth, so I thought she could have a bit of glitter lipstick on Lippy. I don't know why I did glitter. It was just the hand one I'd got closest to hand. So that's me little fish. That's the fish on there. But the part that was absolutely difficult, really difficult, was these. And you did them all together. You started with this one, and I'm presuming it's how you do dragon scales, but I've always wanted to do one of those little bags, but if it was anything like this, I don't think I would. And you got a little chart here, but this was all mingled into one. I didn't quite understand that so much. The chart's there for the circle, but it took me a good hour and a half. I kept on doing it. Then this first one was very easy. Then you did the little legs coming off that you had to do 5 back posts around. But instead of facing this way, mine were facing that way. I just couldn't get it, but in the end I did, and it was quite easy then. Once I'd done those two, it was, but I did struggle, but I was just determined to do the fit, all joined together. It's all one piece, that is. So anyway, that's done and out of the way, thank goodness. And this next one I absolutely love, and that was the moon. Now I wasn't sure what was going on here. It looked like it was raised or something, but actually not. It was just flat, and you just do a little black piece for over the top. So that's my moon. So you started off doing the, I'll show you on the back. You started off just doing the yellow, just went round and round, and then separately to make this bit here, you just worked into the back loops only, and then you did a circle over the top, star on top of that, and just sewed it all together. So that was really easy, and I did love the moon. So that was those two. Look. Oh goodness, so look, I don't know. Perhaps from a distance it looks okay, but close up it just looks quite hideous, really. It was difficult, so I don't know what I'll be doing with them, but I'll do something nice at the end with them all. Now, Natasha has already chosen for this next week coming up, and her channel is Hooks and Stitches. Not sure if I said that. She's getting towards 1,000 subscribers now, so if you haven't subscribed, if you pop over and subscribe, she'd love that. What has she chosen for this week? We've got page 34. We have got the pineapple. Oh, I love pineapple. That looks really nice, doesn't it? That looks quite easy to do. Pineapple, and page 86. We're getting through them quite well now. Not long and we'll be finished. And the peony. And again, that looks like you just start in the circle with some yellow and then square it off, do the square, and then somewhere in there you'll have worked into the back loops only, so then you'll pick up the front loops to do this little bit of flower there. But you get a chart, that's for the flower. So you do get charts. They're not absolutely the best, but between the chart and the written, we can generally sort out. But I shall be really sad when this crochet alongs come to an end, because I'm, like I said, thoroughly enjoying that. So that's that spoken about. The next crochet along participating in is Jenni. Hi Jenni, from In My Spare Time. She's doing a year of granny squares, and again lots of beautiful squares, and we're cracking on. We're getting a lot of them done. This is by Kylie Maletta, and it's 52 grannies, so it's one a week. And with this one we're just working through the book, so excuse me, working through so we know what's coming next. And this is in categories of spring, summer, fall, or autumn we'd say, and winter. And then there's projects: the first bloom blanket, floating bloom bag, hedgerow berry shawl, and frosty night pillow. So there's a few projects there you can do with your squares. We've done all of spring, and summer, the one I'm going to show you that was last week, is the last but one of summer. So next week we've just got Daylight, which is a 2 yarn ball rating, but this Daylight will be the last one of summer. So we've done spring, we'll have done summer, and then we'll be moving on to autumn or fall. So anyway, number 25 already, can you believe? And this is, look at that beauty, Tequila Sunrise. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous colours? Love that one. And it was lovely to do. I used the chart quite a bit because with each round, I won't show you too much, but let me see. round 5 here, for instance, all of that was, it'll say 1 treble, chain 1 twice, 1 treble, 2 chain, 1 treble, 1 chain twice. It was quite a lot of information for you to take in, and it was do that twice, do that twice, and you just think, whoo, you know, you'd forget where you were a little bit. So I tended, if I looked on the chart, it was a lot easier and not so mind blowing if you looked at the chart. So that was much easier, which is, I'm really grateful to have learned to read charts. I'm really happy to have done that, because for years I've thought, oh dear me, that's a chart. I know what the symbols mean, but to follow it meant nothing. So yes, I've put. Oh, excuse me. It's lovely and easy, and I would definitely make that one again. Wouldn't it be nice to make a, you know, a top or a jumper from it? That's what I may do, I think, with all the squares, because I've got a big pile here. See if I can do it without knocking all my donuts off. So you've got all these so far, but I'm thinking, not 100% sure, but I'm thinking I'd really like to make a top, an item of clothing. So love those colours. So that's what I may do. Might make a bit of like a tank top type of thing. Yeah, I think I might do. And tequila sunrise. Those of you that have had drank a tequila sunrise cocktail, doesn't it just look like those colours? If you look at those and you know what a tequila sunrise is, it looks exactly like that. Lovely colours. Not that I've had many tequila sunrises, but I'm sure I've had one. Yeah, so next week it's daylight, so I'm really looking forward to that one. So that's that crochet along. What next? What have we got? Oh yes, now this is actually another crochet along. It's a collaboration with Litsa from Coco's Crochet and Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, and Rose is doing the stitch markers, and Litsa is hosting the cow. And what it is, it's a birthstone. Whoop, it's a birthstone cow. So each month, the birthstone of that year, you can make an item. You can either do a January's garnet. So you could either do the garnet colour in a blanket and do so much of your blanket, and then do another 12 as the months come with the different stones, or you could do little amigurumi in a garnet colour, and I really wasn't sure what to do. I wanted to take part, but I really couldn't think. And then one of my aims this year is to donate more, do more things to donate. So to either, you know, homeless or charity, or just donate something. So last week I was showing you I'd done a bag o' day hat. This is the hat I did last week, so I've got to send Litsa the photos, so you know, for the crochet along. And then I thought, I can't just do one, so then I did this. Was that chunky? Yes, I did this beanie. I forgot to try that on last week, and so I put it on the, you know, on the thumbnail, on the picture. I look terrible in hats, so do excuse. But that's, and they might look quite tight on me because I have got a big head. But that was that one. This I did. This is a ribbed. I'm trying to get the back where you sew it up. This is one where you sew it up. I'll sewed it up there. So this is this one with a rim nook. So that's that one. I didn't put a pom-pom on, not sure why, but I didn't. And this pattern is by the Turtle Trunk. There is a video tutorial, Turtle Trunk, on YouTube. It's easy breezy ribbed beanie, and I've got a feeling they did all sizes for children and adults. This is an adult size, and I've used Stylecraft Special Aran, and this colour is burgundy. But I thought it looked quite like garnet, like a dark reddy colour. So Aran and a 5.5mm hook, and I just chained 47, so it's for that amount, and then it's half double crochets in the second chain from the hook, and then you just do how many rows? About 46 rows. So you've got a big oblong, and then you just sew it together. So that's number 2. And then I thought, well, I'll try and just do one more. So I bought this pattern a long time ago. No, it wasn't a long time ago, actually. It was not last year, the year before. It's not that long ago, is it? It's Life and Special Chunky. It's a Stylecraft pattern, and it was from a local yarn shop when we were looking after Mum. And it's done in chunky, so you could have like a slouch, gloves. Anyway, these were the slouch ones. I just did the shorter one. But because I did the shorter one, it's a chunky again, so I used the same that I did for the Bag O' Day one. It's Woolcraft New Fashion Chunky. I wasn't sure of the colour, but it's that like a dark burgundy. Anyway, I started making it. I was doing the shorter version, a short hat, and I was meant to do, I don't know how many rows it was, 13. You did the top bit, and then you had to do another 13, but I didn't do anywhere near that, and it was getting ever so big. This is it, just a basic. And then I thought, oh, that's coming way too big. I can't do 13 rows. And what I hadn't realised, is it half again? No, it was trebles. This is a UK pattern, UK term, so it was a treble. And I was doing them in every stitch. But when I looked again and thought, oh, what on earth's gone wrong? I'd got the length, and it was nowhere near 13, but I was meant to go into the space, not the stitch, into the space. So I thought, oh well, never mind. And because it was just plain, I mean, not in the pattern, they've got it in multicolour, so it adds a bit. But as this was all plain, because it had to be like garnet, I did the cross, the double crochet in American in US terms, a cross stitch. So I did one there, and I did one there, just to add a little bit extra something. So let me try this on, but please don't try not to laugh too much. Can't find where I seen it. There, I think. So I don't think I've tried this one. Oh, look, it looks like a top hat. Oh dear. Oh yes, do you see? That does come down quite well. I wonder if I turn it up. No, I can't turn it up. That looks silly. Oh dear. We can see my hair through. Can you see that stitch, the pattern bit there? But it might be a bit slouchy on someone else. But anyway, that's that pattern. So Hopefully somebody's got a lot of hair. Oh, made a mess of my hair now. Hopefully somebody's got a lot of hair and a big head and they might appreciate that. So that's my 3 hats for this month of January. We'll soon be in February, so it'll be the next Birthstone, which not 100% sure which list Litsa's going by, but so that'll be nice, and I'll get started on a few hats. Hopefully, do a few more for next month. So that's that, and the only other thing, I did have a Crochet Now book come, but if you want me to run through that, I can on a separate little video, because my husband bought me a knit and crochet magazine as well. So if you want me to run through the Crochet Now, I can do. I'll do that separately because it takes a while. Now, last of all, we'll get on to our crochet donut buddies. Whoops, it's sort of a crochet along, but you can join in if you want. Just do the odd one or two, or do them all if you want. There's we've got a few ladies send lovely pictures in, which I'll show you just shortly, and also Natasha Hooks and Stitches, she's doing along as well. She'll show you hers on her channel. It's by Rachel Zane, and you get 50 easy amigurumi patterns, and it's just a basic donut, which in the front of the book it tells you how to do the basic donut. There's the base, and then you've got the icing, which is, the icing is the same up to round 8 of the donut, but then you get like a bit of a scalloped type edge for the to represent the icing and the drips. Then you just add in on the different little elements for whatever we pick. I'm picking at random out of my big bag of balls here. It was absolutely full to start with, and it's going down nicely. So last week was the red panda. Put that away now, so we know that one's done. And he's lovely. Look at him. He was a 4 donut rating. I think myself and the other ladies would probably agree. It didn't. I'm not sure why it was 4 donut rating, because you did the donut and the icing. The little muzzle was straightforward. The nose was maybe, because that's a sewn on nose, so you have to be a bit careful there. This was just a little bit of sewing, maybe because of the sewing. But the actual crochet was really straightforward. But isn't he lovely? Isn't he cute? So I just need to find my, pause a minute, just to, oh right, I'm back. Just needed to just get my tablet, and because I've had some beautiful pictures in from our lovely friends. So we're starting off with Mary. Hi Mary, hope you're keeping dry in this wet weather. Oh goodness, it's awful. So, oh look, here he is, isn't he cute? Mary's used Starcraft Specialty K in copper, and she's put she sent the photo in with a koala bear, the koala and the bear friends. But look at him sitting there with his little friends. He looks happy, doesn't he? Love the fluff around that, and looks like an owl there. Look at him hanging out with his friends. Beautiful. Love how you do the eyes, Mary. Always love that. So that's Mary's. Gorgeous. The next one is from Thea. Hi Thea. And she's doing a little bit of catch up. She's trying to catch up with a few, because I know it's difficult, you know, whatever you've got on, you can't always do something week after week after week. So that's okay. You just do them in your own time, your own leisure. Um, but she's gone ahead and done the little koala for Litsa's the Australian Cal that has been going on. It's just finished now, so I must watch that. I must watch that video in a bit because I bet that's absolutely. I was going to join in, and then with been just after Christmas, and I didn't want to commit myself and say I was going to do it, but Thea's done the little koala donut, so that's lovely. But let me just take a see if I can do a better photo. Is that one better? That photo might be better. So here's the little red panda look, and the lovely little hedgehog. I loved doing the hedgehog and the alien, and look at the beautiful yarn of the snail. And then we've got the elephant and the zebra. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see them like that as well. I love the coloured yarn for the snail. Don't think to do that really, but I should because it looks really effective. So thank you very much, Thea. And then we have the lovely Maureen. Hi, Maureen. And look, look. Oh, I love the purple doily too. Goodness, that's lovely. Oh, do you love to make that? Just let me know, Maureen, if you made that or not, because that's gorgeous, that doily. She's used worsted weight yarn from her stash. And just look though at that purple. Wouldn't that be lovely to make a doily? And then outside in the snow, look, do red pandas come from snowy areas? I'm not sure. No, I don't think they do. I think it's Asia, and I don't know. Stop talking because I might make a fool of myself. But gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful eyes, everybody as well. And then oh yes, the next one is Jan's. Hi, Jan. And look at the colour. I don't know if that colour is coming across, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous. Love the muzzle and just love everything about him. It's like a bright, like a raspberry type of red, but doesn't he look absolutely cute? She was saying in the email that he's having a bit of trouble with the nose, but that's perfect. And his cheeks were, not quite, and it not all lined up, but we're not perfect, are we? We've got funny, things. I've got one foot a whole size bigger than the other. And she's used vintage peach in Starcraft Special DK for the base, but that rich, rich red, oh, gorgeous, absolutely lovely. And then the final one is Sandy. Hi, Sandy. Aussie Sandy. And she's used, that looks a lovely yarn and lovely colour. And it's a Timu yarn, so I've never had yarn from Timu before. Never ordered it, but that looks lovely yarn to work with. Little nose and ears. So all absolutely fantastic. So we've got Sandy's, Jan's, Maureen's, Thea's, and Mary's. Thank you so much, ladies, for sending those in. Now, I don't know. Let me get a donut to compare. Let me just. The lady, yeah, not the ladybird, I suppose. Oh yeah, it's all right. I for some reason, I used the Yarnsmiths DK yarn this week, And that's my little red panda. Because I hadn't really got any copper, or I hadn't really got anything, suitable. But it seemed to come out ever so tiny. They're normally about the size of my palm, my hand, but it seemed. I know the ears are too close together. The ears should have been more separate, but like I said, none of us perfect, are we? We're all, yeah. I'd put one on, and then I thought, oh dear, to put the other one down here would have looked odd. So they're definitely too close together. But that's my little red panda, and I really, really enjoyed doing that. There wasn't anything difficult. There was just extra sewing, maybe. The muzzle was straightforward, and had to just be a bit careful there. Not always good with the embroidery bits. Did the eyes, and those are embroidered best I could. And the ear, that was just a little inner bit that you made, and you stitched it onto the white, and then just sewed again. So he was a cute little red panda. Put in there. Right, so that's the red panda. So, whoops, all my bags upside down. So the last was exciting. Well, no, I won't think of any donuts at all, because every time I think of something, it comes out. So, big shake. Let's have a look what we've got for this week. I'm going to delve right to the bottom, and we're going to have the cow, and the cow is on page 46. It's unusual, the cow on page 46. So let's have a look. So there she is. It's just a two donut rating, and there she is. So a black ear, a white ear. That doesn't look too bad at all, does it? This is a side view. So you've got the donut in like a caramelly colour, and the white, a couple of little bits of black. So it says, they always give you a little bit here in the little circle, and it says you can make your cow with as many spots as you like, or leave them off completely. Make it your own. So I used to try and do exactly as it was in the picture, but just lately I've been thinking, well, it's a cow, so I mean it could be a Jersey cow. They don't have spots, do they? And they're like a caramelly colour. So you could just do it a caramel colour, couldn't you, without spots? And here in Wales, we've got beautiful, beautiful cow that are everywhere. Well, sheep mainly, but when you do see cows, they're beautiful, and they're called Welsh blacks. So the cows here are just plain black. So it'd be lovely to see all the different types of cow. If you Google cow, or not all, if you don't know all the different types. It says, with her lovely snout and different coloured ears, this cow is a sight to be seen. Add patches wherever you like, and a flower in your choice of colour to complete a glamorous outfit. Well, mine are going to little children, so I might not put the flower, and then this could be for a little boy or for a little girl to have. So I probably wouldn't do the flower really, but you can make a lovely nice cow, can't you? So follow the basic donut pattern to create the donut base in parchment, like a creamy beige colour, and the icing in white, omitting the sprinkles. Or, like I said, you could do is it a Jersey? No, Jersey black and white. No, it's a Frisian cow. Oh, again, I think I better stop talking. I'm making myself sound thick. I know the Welsh blacks are black. So, yeah, I don't think I'll do a black one, though. Oh, I shall have to have a look. So, all colour cows would be lovely. Just wait and see what you come up with. So I think that's all for today. I won't go through the crochet now because it'll make the video a bit long, but But this was the free gift. It's chunky glitter hooks. You get a 10mm and a 6mm, and while you get the chunky hooks, the little supplement is chunky crochet made easy. So, oh no, that's just an advert. So there's chunky projects in there, and then this is the front of the book, and it's very much Japanese influenced this time. It's all about Japanese. So if you want me to have a flip through of that, I can do a separate little video. But I've also got a bit of a yarn haul coming later in the week. Somebody had let me just show you just one. Somebody in our local, somebody told my husband that one of the local charity shops, 10 of us I think it was, had a load of yarn donated. So he just popped in without me really looking at it first. He popped in and bought me a load. So there was there's this snowflake, which I've made a baby blanket with this snowflake before. Was it crochet or knit? I can't remember. So that's just one of them. But so I have got quite a big pile of that yarn, and also the very lovely Dot. Hi Dot. Because on the dot on the on the day that Dot was going for the Aldi yarn event, I was just having my hair trimmed. I just had my fringe cut and layered just a little bit, just so it wasn't quite so thick and that. So, and the weather was so bad, so she picked up some Aldi yarn for me. So I need to go and pick that up off her, and then I'll show you what I've decided to get from there. So that'll be later on in the week. And then also let me know if you want me to do a crochet now flip through, and I can show you what's in the crochet now. So until I see you again, keep safe, keep warm and dry if you're in the UK. But I know for a fact that in Australia, Aussie Sandy was saying that it was it 39 to 40 degrees, sweltering hot weather. And I mean, we hardly get to 30, do well in Wales. We don't really ever get to 30, and that's a day when you're just sweltering and can't do anything. But so goodness knows how hot that is. I just can't imagine. So I hope you're really managing to keep cool and drink plenty. Whereas us in the UK are getting wet and cold, but it'll soon be spring. So wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, please just love each other and be kind, and spread joy and happiness and love wherever you go, because I try to, and it does make a difference. The charity shop where my husband went, the lady's name's Sandra, and he's known her most of his life, and he said, oh, I've just come to look at some of this for my wife. And she said, oh, Sally is such a lovely kind lady that's always smiling. And I thought, oh, that was nice of her to say. But that's because I always go in smiling and happy, and it does make a difference to people, even if they're having a bad day. It really just does help to smile and be happy, even though you might be sad underneath. I know you can't always be like that, but wherever you can, try and be kind and happy. So take care. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Love you.